title to Team Liquid.
Same old stuff,
well,
same old Ascent.
From the Prime Gaming agent, select Kakuka.
Yeah.
No surprises. We knew exactly how this was going to go.
No surprises, of course. The support chain is going to remain practically the same. As I'm saying, I'm looking forward to Mel just feeling herself a little bit more, not being caught off guard time and time again. And on the same
Incredible
note,
innovation,
I want Bizarra,
yeah.
even though she's
I
not
mean,
on the
it's just
chamber and
proven.
she's on
What
the
can we
game,
say?
to feel like she can have the same impact that she had on
5 times played, 100% win rate. 2 times played, 100% win rate.
Given the role that she's playing right now, has to be able to unlock her team well.
This is the map that people will remember. Shopify either can make do on all the promises of dominance throughout the year, of being the best team that North American Game Changers has ever had, or Team Liquid are about to complete the most
What do you want, ISO
lower
and
bracket
Deadlock on
run
Ascent?
we have ever had
I mean,
in front of their home crowd,
maybe.
in front of their families, and in a 5-map series.
Well, it all comes down
It
to
would be
this
pretty
one
hype
final map to decide
until they're like, it's
our
absolutely
2023
rolled.
Game Changers champion. No more second chances. For the final time, here's Vansili and Potter. Take it away.
No more second chances. It's do or die. It happens now. Forget everything that happened in the last 4 maps. Ascent. Couldn't have it any better right now.
You couldn't.
Yeah, you actually couldn't, because this in theory should be the closest map, even though we've seen overtime first map. Okay, Liquid on defense, Shop on attack. I swear, both of these teams get crazy scores on attack from when I've watched, so we'll see what happens in this one. Probably doomed to just have really low attack rounds now.
Towards this B main.
That's right. Shopfire Belly
They used to
on
default
attack,
over towards
have a
middle,
chance to control the
and
pace of this map to start.
oh my goodness,
Noticing the Silva playing close towards the ledge.
nice shot. Yeah, that's honestly starting off with confidence like this is crazy. Also, they felt like they cleared this, right? We had knife deep, and then we had a recon close, so we just took a bit of a timing over towards middle here. It's actually a really good person to kill early on.
4 members of Shopify, they are regrouping, but Sarah,
In terms of the
she's gotta
agent.
wait 9 seconds for that recon to come back up. No drone in sight either. And
Heavier
look,
lean over towards
for
A in terms of
defenses
the
of Team
rotate.
Liquid, Georgina still has
Double
paranoia up.
flash.
Still strong side
Do,
is towards A
I'm
side.
going to keep an eye on this to see if we have a cross-map recon for this here.
Yeah, smokes and paranoia as well. There's a smoke being thrown within the site. Paranoia not being thrown. Georgina
Okay,
suppressed
no
towards the
cross-map
back of the
recon.
site. Bizarra dropping down. The double swing to move out towards the generator, but it's a 1-for-1. Numbers are dwindling down on the defense on the A side.
Damn, I
Mel
really
with 2
think that
kills
would have
of her
helped
own.
her.
We talked about her having that step up. She does so right now.
Nice shot, though.
Something else to say.
Dude, I didn't even see a head there.
Sarah, 2 versus 2. Breaking the window,
Man,
pulling back towards the
Vansili
door,
is
working it
pumped.
together.
They're not going to slow down. Okay, because that door took too long to break, they do decide to collect their breath, but
We get Tara in
just a
too.
sliver for Daiki's able to punish. And now Team Liquid, they're going to double back.
And you just hate that Mel was still alive on a 2v2. Throws the one-way smoke towards the door, funneling Team Liquid back towards the heaven.
Oh, no
the
Tyrant.
spots, both
Nice.
of them. Crouching is Alexis, pushing forward. Mel with 3 within the round.
Oh,
Nike
what a nice
cannot
round
get
from Mel,
the
though.
kills. Mel stops him.
That's a
And
good,
Shopify
it's
gets
a good
the
start.
pistol.
And what a beautiful start for Shopify.
Yeah, lead by example.
We've been talking about the IGL for the American side, and she absolutely steps up. It was Fluorescent that gets wiped out first, but Mel
Yeah, it did great in the smoke here, though.
entry duelist for her squad, and look at the way
Yeah, look at the
Alexis is
crosshair
moving as
placement.
well in this pistol. She was far right side, gets contact.
Dude, this has to be the
and
calmest
brings
coach
that
I've seen.
crossfire,
Effie's is so
creating
chill.
that high-low with Mel as well, and just really just solidifying that post. Exactly what you need if you're Shopify. That is a feel-good round to start this 5th map.
Shopify running backwards. A flash is being thrown by Alexis. A second flash right away.
Okay, they picked the right
Don't
site on
want
this one
to
as
let
well.
Go of W this second round for Shopify and the anti-eco. And they now notice the site's open. Alexis is watching that flank. Looks like Team Liquid are looking for a triple push. But as they go for that pressure out towards the spawn, Noya's also there for the bait and switch. Perfect now. to
Yeah, they
hold
play
the
this really
second
well.
round.
Utilizing each other to perfection. Georgina gets a double.
Nice damage. There's a rebuy 2 armors as well.
Catches players off guard. Couldn't get the kill there on Tamel, but does some damage. Sheriff, unfortunately, does not allow any of the players from Team Liquid to pick up those weapons left behind, so they had to move in with the lower pistols. And look at the off angle being played by
Knife
both
is great
players.
as well. Dude, what?
No way does that happen! Alexis now alone, sticking on this fight.
No way. I can't believe they win this round. What the hell are these shots? That is the most individual hero play I've ever seen. And what a time to do it, dude. That's mate, I'm
the shirt that she
I just
picked
don't
up
get how
off
this
her
has
dead
happened.
teammate's body and quickly responds and reacts. This should have
No
never
way,
happened,
dude.
man.
These
We talk
shots.
about Shopify playing their fundamentals to perfection most of the time. The fact that they hold those long lines and take advantage of the weaponry that they have, but both players feeling shook in that moment.
That's
Both
so
players
good.
tucked, allow the pistols to get into that close range, and that's exactly what
Wow,
Liquid
that
wanted.
literally flips the
Florescence
whole
not
map.
slowing down, though. This is a force
Oh boy.
buy.
Shopify, definitely with the force buy. Do not want to give that pace to control by TL. Moving it now, dashing forward. Beautiful flashes, allowing Fluorescent to
Yeah,
open up
what
the
do they
sight.
buy? 2
The
hero guns
upgrades
onto
at
this
that point
one?
back in
We might have
favor.
to see another
Shopify
hero
Rebellion, the
round.
plant once again,
Interesting that we
which
actually
was
had
different wise than
Omen
previous
ult
round.
here.
As
Maybe we could have
Shopify
Omen
now
ult
pinned
early for
within
this
the
one,
B
but I'm
side.
not
All
entirely
4
sure.
of them remaining.
All
Zarda
four,
wants to find an
all
opening.
4
That
on
Omen
site.
spam coming through
Do
the
they have
market. As soon as
Odin?
that door
Is there a
breaks,
recon? Okay.
does
so
a little
that-
bit of damage, and this alarm bot is going to slow things down for Bastarda, but man, so many of these bullets are just whizzing past each other.
2 flashes available, Paranoid being thrown to dashboard. The head-to-head, but started lands out of the Fluorescent. All 3 players stuck within the backside for Shopify.
Yeah,
and
like I said, they just
instantly,
weren't
stopped
entirely
the
sure
aggression
that they were
of
all
Team
over towards
Liquid.
here.
And Georgina,
Probably
who was a
have
key
to.
player in that previous round, will
Yeah, I'm
decide
just gonna
to
keep an
save
eye
her
on this
vandal
to
for
see
the
if they actually
next
manage to
end.
pick up another
I
gun.
think we're gonna see
Dude,
force
this,
buy.
this
Force
one
buy.
is wild.
At least for these first 4 or 5 rounds, certainly neither team wants to give up the pace. They don't want to give up.
Yes, they
any
get
sort of
heavy
economy
upgrades on
advantage
top of
over.
this one as well. We saved 1
We'll see
hero gun,
exactly how
money over
close
towards
we
here,
are to
wrecked
any of the
1-9.
ultimates coming through here for Team
Double
Liquid.
thrifty,
Georgina
basically.
on
I mean,
the board, and this
can't really
does
call this one a
change
thrifty because they
a
kind of
lot
pulled
for
2
the
guns into it.
defenses. Georgina can instantly respond and react and TP back to that backside B.
Util was pretty
reinforcing
nice
those
here, like the
defenses.
Omen
So
flash
a
and the
lot of
KO. Was it a KO flash that I saw at the beginning
for
here?
Team Liquid
Can't
that they can
really
do in this
remember.
half buy. That Vandal now in Bastarde's hands.
And playing it towards the A main. So they definitely want to fight this out. Has support from Bizarra as well as Daiki. The TP across, running right into the trap. But sort of dashes away.
Oh
and
my
Bizarra's there for the
God.
support.
Now there's
They run
guns to
away
pick
into
up
the
over
pair,
towards
the
here
power
as
of
well.
numbers.
So they go
Instantly,
aggro.
Team Liquid
Again, we have
answer
1
back.
hero
They're
gun.
in and they're out as fast as this round started.
Dude, this is
It's
ridiculous.
already over. Shopify.
The first 4 rounds
They've
have
gotta
been
regroup, they've gotta
mad.
recollect. That tag is certainly going to slow things down even further for Noya. Sarah decides to try to take that timing and see what kind of
Massive
hero she
jaw.
can be, but look at this angle
Sleeping
from
slightly.
Bastarde. Gets wiped out though. That's something.
The walk out for the clear.
And
Rico
they
out
haven't been
towards
able
the
to pick up the
generator,
guns.
realizing that nobody's playing close now
That's
towards
nice
the A main.
info.
3
We have to
players
retake this
moving
one. We
together.
have good agents
2
for
of
the
them
retake.
walking for the contact for Shopify Rebellion. The knife is going to suppress some players, but no information on where they
Nice
can
shot.
be. Bizarra once again with the Sheriff. But unfortunately not this time. Cannot get more. Cannot do the Georgina cosplay. But Iza is there. Almost hit that shot. Noya's loading,
Holy,
fighting
what
fast
is going
from
on?
under
Spike
hell.
is down. They know that there's
But the
guns
spike
over
is out in the
towards
open.
here.
Iza's doing a great
So,
job to delay
we're gonna
all of
go
this
get a
so
gun.
that this person right here could come in for the flank. Georgina's
Exactly.
there.
Exactly. And that's such a good point, Isa. Making it seem like there's more than just her.
Yeah, she's
Georgina's
doing great
able
at
to
making
collect the
sounds.
Vandal as well, and
What
this
is the timing like on this?
Shopify are
Wait, what
aware,
smoke do we go for here?
and they decide to double up in
Smoke
hell.
to drop down.
But the turret's not going to spot her. So Iza's the one that's playing the bait. Alarm bot's not going to be sounded either as Georgina's continue to walk
She
forward.
can stick it.
But she's too close
She
now.
can stick
The
it.
alarm bot's there.
Oh, boy.
Sticking onto the spike. Iza's watching that cross. It's now at halfway.
Oh, it's going close.
The close in from Noya.
We can't get a normal round. We're actually not going to have a normal round. That's crazy. Nice round from them again, dude. Everyone with the low buy is
Noya
winning.
couldn't reload. She didn't want to give up that sound cue to the Heaven player. She was stuck under hell, and
What is
even
this
with
start?
that big weapon in an Odin, she runs out of bullets. You couldn't write a better story for Liquid.
Really interesting way of playing it though, right? The smoke under heaven to just kind of nullify this. It worked out so well that they were both under heaven.
As well. I mean, the captain showing up to die for Bizarra, giving her a kill, and
Yeah, I
man,
mean, she's pulling off the most ludicrous
Georgina is
rounds.
once again the impact
Like,
player
what's
that
this?
we
Just
saw
2 hero rounds
yesterday.
on her own,
Her
kind of.
plays on Lotus is now the impact plays on the
This
fifth
one was
map of the grand final stage
this one was a little bit more
against
up to
Shopify
other people, obviously going
Keeping
aggro at the beginning,
all
3v5,
10
right?
players on their toes.
We
Full
finally get a
control
full
of both of
buy
the
though. We
teams.
finally get a buy v
Slower
buy.
play, or slower pace by
And let's think
Shopify
they would have
Rebellion.
2-4.
As it's a different story, as you've mentioned before, from the
Honestly,
first
they'll
4 rounds that
buy
we
after this.
witnessed.
So this is just a massive round for
Exactly,
Liquid
and
now, really.
Shopify need a moment to breathe. They want to catch their breath and slow things down.
Said it would be the closest map, dude. I
Right
didn't
in
think
the
it would
nick
be
of
like
time.
this
Mel
though. Like, what's going on?
recognizing that these last few rounds have been a little bit too hectic, but as I say
Yeah, we
that,
go for the
Flora's
old
in
school
there, she
Hiko.
is wiped out.
They're trying to execute off the Hunter
Still
Spear,
just
who does not get any single
it's
take
still just an
out from
absolute
Sarah.
classic with
Full
the
HP are the players within the
Soverall.
site. The knife now spotting players creeping up towards the heavens. So that's being watched currently by Daiki with the Odin. Alexis just trying to find that timing, lands it, opens up the site, allowing now Shopify to come in from the A main, and Sarah gets 3 of her own.
Sarah's
The
insane right now.
initiator
Technically a
stepping up this
1v3.
He's now left on a 2v1, instantly breaks the turret. Off the spike, the double swing, and the trade-off is perfect in the end.
Why is every round so close?
Capitalize off her teammate swinging there, and she gets the spike down as well. That's going to mean a whole heck of a lot for Shopify's side.
Chopper's kind of fine with their money anyway though,
And
so
start making this comeback happen. 2 rounds now
dude.
on the board for Team Liquid, and that's good rounds in a row here. When rounds are just going back and
Owens
forth like
M4
this,
with
it
the
really
Prime.
puts the
Thank you
defense
so
on
much
the
for the
back
10
foot.
months, dude.
I mean,
Appreciate
if
you.
you're Shopify
Thank you,
here,
thank you.
you're
Thanks for using your
okay
Prime on me.
with things getting this
Okay, like we
hectic,
said, we forced
to
them
be
down to an
honest. You're
eco, but that
okay
doesn't
with
really mean
keeping
much
the
as it seems. We go
defenders'
for
money
Vision
tight.
Strikers old
In the
school
starting, she wants to get
with the
9 kills.
recon. Did we have an Omen flash? Yeah, probably I missed it though. Instant reaction from this to go over towards here. We have a def set up though from the Killjoy. Let's see how much it does. Smoke comes in just in time as well, so they might not feel comfy about going in, especially with this. This is interesting because she wants to flank, but she doesn't want to flank too fast because she doesn't want to get hit by the get hit. Did you have knives? Surely you chill. Yeah, you might as well wait for the knives here.
We slow down the pace for a bit. That lockdown is still available. Noya has fallen, so that lockdown will not be used, especially when Shopify.
Wait, how many do we see over towards door?
The tree off the post plant.
I respect this. Tried to make a lot of distance with this to make sure the trade was going to happen in no matter what, and tried to use the knives well. Okay, feels like we kind of stabilized a little bit. The weird thing that I said at the beginning of this is both of these teams have like really high scores on attack on this map, so I guess we're looking at like 6-6 as an average.
No retake protocols coming through. Both squads
Oh my.
full on committed, ride or dying for each other on these hits. It's wild out here.
It's wild, so wild that
Yeah,
your
it was. I mean, it
logo
was a good
goes
call
turns
from
into
the
a
Vision
full stop.
Strikers strat.
A timeout being called
Like
by
insta
Team
hit over towards
Liquid.
site and just kind of
As
forced
this
it
is
in
the
as well.
first
What's up,
time
Keeper?
that
How we
they'll
done?
pull out the operator in round number 7, and that's been an issue when you're looking at how it was so one-sided for Shopify Rebellion on Breeze. They couldn't get their economy right, and they couldn't get the op-out early.
The garden push
They
after
just
the
fell
after the
short on
Killjoy
so many
alarm bot
rounds
went
there on
down.
the defensive
Yeah,
half.
because I guess they
Now
didn't
they're
know
trailing by 2,
how
but
many
this is
numbers
gonna
as
be
well.
a very, very important round because with the buy that you just see here from Bastardo, once we get back within the server,
How were the first
she's
4
only
maps?
got a
Pretty
few
good.
credits, and
It
the rest
peaked
of them
at the
quite low as
beginning.
well, so they
Like
need to
Haven
get
was
the best
incredible
out of
to
this buy.
watch.
They do. They really do.
Then every other map
With
from
this
them
buy
was
as
kind of like a
well,
little bit
because
more
of the
one-sided. I would say
ultimates
Lotus
that are
was really good as well.
Round number 7 coming
Like
into
first 2
this.
maps were great.
They should be able to formulate exactly what kind of plans they want. We talked about the Omen ult already. It enables a different kind of B defense because your Omen can land there. But now, Liquid, they've also got the KJ ult in tow with the KO. That's almost a checkmate in a retake scenario. Doesn't allow the attackers to break that one. So we'll see exactly what Liquid bring into this one. But Shopify,
Break down a game in
very
this series. I mean, it
grouped
might
towards
honestly be
tile
this
area.
one, to be honest with you.
Fluorescent has knives and a stinger. You know she wants to go aggressive in M1, M2.
Out of my way.
Revealing area.
Blocking sight.
Definitely starting out.
Oh, very aggressive.
Whoa.
Dash over, a knife down to clear out
Hey,
towards
this is
the
a
market.
nice
Out too
round.
close, Bastardo.
How is she
Dashes
alive?
away, the spike is down, gets the wall. Does she get back?
How is she allowed to do that? That is madness as well. Just a pure blind kill. 8 the
This is such a
flash.
huge punish for Alexis. The fact that
There
she
is so
gets a
much going on.
full
Honestly, the
blind kill
Observer did great
and
to catch
delays
most of
that
this.
trade by placing down that molly slows everything down for Liquid. Oh my god.
Slows even more after Noya does a drive-by onto Iza. Will move in for a plant. Now Georgina and Daiki. only
This
stand
I would love to
somewhat
watch this back. This felt
but they also are at a disadvantage in terms
felt like
of
a pretty
numbers, all
cool
split up
B
across the
split,
map.
to be honest with you.
Looks like they want to give this
Like
up.
the timing of like
Yeah,
the
you
knife
talked about
going
the
in when
money
we
in the
dashed over
freeze time
towards
leading up to
middle,
this
the
one.
flash with the
They
recon over
cannot
towards this
afford
to
to
clear
go for
here as
this.
well. Like it was really cool.
Shopify really can't afford to hunt. I mean, they can because it was a bonus and
They can
Floor.
have it floor.
Yeah, she's got the knife, so she's gonna want to go for it.
Upgrades to Vandal on top of that.
Liquid are in trouble with this one. Yeah, money's a little bit low. And even though I said that they kind of all have very high rounds on attack, at 5-2, it might be a little bit too much.
But TL's been doing the same thing pretty much as well. So it's the push and pull battles in the early seconds of every round. Daiki
One
in the
more.
off angle. Can you save the weapon here? Fluorescent comes out. We stay safe.
Stay safe. Indeed. What a response. What a response coming out. And that change of pace, I mean, it did catch off guard. Team Liquid, Fluorescent just off the rip. Insta-dashing into M1, and that knife coming out for Alexis really allowed Fluorescent to know and visualize exactly how much space she actually has.
Although they don't have guns, they've been winning. I mean, their 2 wins are thrifties.
For a player like Fluorescent.
But their 2 wins have also been the hero plays. So that's a worrying sign. This is one of the hero guns, so going and doing something as aggro as this is so fine.
Shock Dart to try to break utility towards middle, but they'll find none of it. They won't know as Team Liquid is set up with the cage utility towards the A side. First contact towards the tree. Georgina falls back.
Yeah, Bizarra was sticking around with that flash prime to try to tee up Astarte for a quick kill, but she decides
Keep an eye on the duel at middle.
The dash right at the limit.
Wow.
Alert, but then just got caught by Bastarda.
They're all pretty low as well. The Sovereign was pretty good. We got a tag on it. I'm not sure if Floor actually hit it. Got tagged as well, but wow, nice shot.
Wins the fight at least on a recross back. And here comes a rotate. The first headshot from Fluorescent.
30 HP, took a bit of a chance on this one. Oh, there's nice movement as well. Also like this from Daiki as well in terms of just taking over towards B main. Just doesn't want to get split.
Push for Daiki is everything. The fact that Georgina is controlling all
Alarm bot is huge here. They get so much info.
This allows the A players to know that this is where Shopify will end.
And thankfully the alarm bot was still up. So this gives the opportunity for this rotation to happen from Daiki. But Daiki only has a classic. This is a much newer buy that we have for Team Liquid so far. Only a Vanilla hand.
Nice. Dude, that's a team flash.
Alexis now left alone to her own devices. 10 seconds left on the clock as it ticks right here. Georgina just waiting on the top of
Georgina is responsible for every single round, I swear. I actually think Daiki did a really good ult on this one. And obviously the kill towards middle was pretty big, but I think that was more just a whiff, to be honest, than anything else.
Almost finding the entry that
three 50s of their 3 rounds so far. I say thrifty, like at least 2. I mean, one was like a full thrifty, and the other was, well, the other 2 were just double hero guns. One hero gun, and this one had 2. So maybe they need to take more risks.
And Bastarda, speaking of her, with the
I mean, this one is a risk.
Smoke towards the spawn, so Mel is going for the execute for a fake towards his B site with this Hunter's
Up kill should be coming in a sec.
This aggressive push, Bastarda just reads into this, but did not
that's my
connect
bad.
on the shot against Alexis. Dashes away. Georgina's playing the off angle in wine. Paranoid being thrown up in the air, dashes away. Fluorescent is an anime character in herself.
Such heroic plays. Issa's giving away so much noise cues right now. Alexis fully aware of it. Calling over to her squad, letting them know that there's a lazy rotator in this market area. And you can see now Shopify, with the man advantage, they want to slow things down. Things have been so hectic, so back and forth early on. That M1 smoke should allow this cat creep. And look at Fluorescent, she's just been biding her time in wine this whole time.
And now Bizarra has an opportunity to just run the null command and use the knife unless
Still 2 hit. Yeah, nice trade on this one. I mean, how... Bro, no trade on that as well. Oh. Killjoy kind of gonna have to fight heavy for sure, right? Yeah, two people. Comms are pretty good on this one. But the KO would have seen them both go over towards door. Yeah, this was nice. The KO the whole time here was just giving info out. 2 over towards door, 1 on site. So Jet just took the 1v1. And yeah. They kind of had to play around over towards short though because of the Killjoy ult anyway. So yeah, the KO was pretty nice in the end here. It's a 4v5 they're doing. This was madness that happened like that.
I mean, she tanks the paranoia and instead of falling back like you usually
Oh, he
normally
jumped up?
would see,
That
she
was
goes
kind of
forward.
gifted.
Completely, yeah, just nullifying that paranoia, making sure that she can actually
I wonder
see.
how much of the KO could
But
see
it's
as well.
all for nothing. Liquid are the ones to actually put the round on the board, and my goodness.
Is that from the is that the Liquid Brazil facility that they're at? That's pretty sick.
To save your economy within the next.
She's burning.
Stays safe though, at least outside the radius, finally towards the wall.
Oh, the overwhelm here is so strong, right? Wow, you're a god. Did great.
Finally, Noya gets the wall bang. Upgraded weapons.
Dude, Georgina holds on to her Omen ult so much. I feel like there's like 2, maybe even 3 rounds where I would have been tempted to use my ult here. Oh, that's a nice overwhelm though. So good trigger discipline on this one as well. I mean, yeah, this is looking near to the, because we talk about it being like roughly a 6-6 is what we're expecting. It's getting close to it.
In any way, shape, or form. You saw Noya there in that 2 versus 3. She started coming towards lane, wanted to meet back up with Alexis to create a duel, to make some sort of comeback happen for themselves. But Liquid, the fact that
what a
they
hero
don't
play.
slow down, the fact that they just push into sight, completely nullifies that play. What an entry.
And that's the second time that Iza plays towards those spots. So whenever you're trying to do these flash
Fast
setups here
take
from
over
Alexis,
towards
it
A
doesn't
main.
seem
Does
that
KO
she's being
eat this
affected by
flash?
that. They're going to try it again, this time towards the A main, allowing Fluorescent to move forward. The re-swing out from Bizarre gets instantly
Okay,
punished.
this
Not
didn't look
aware,
great,
not
but
ready.
honestly, it wasn't too bad. This was more just floor being really good because there was an Omen flash into this retake, right? So if you don't see that Omen flash, you're kind of like, that was crazy. But honestly, it was more just floor being ahead and as aggressive.
And she still has dash procced. That's everything for the Jet. Since she's
So
given
the
up her
reclear of A
position,
here
she's
wasn't
being
too bad at
extra
all.
mobile
This
in
is nice
one,
as
gonna
well
meet
at
back
the
up
moment
with
from
Georgina,
Georgina, just taking
reinforce
so
those
much
A
info over towards middle.
defenses, and this is a huge read, picking exactly where they need to go. And Alexis has that no command up, so it looks like, oh, they're gonna send Alexis out A main solo while the 3 creep up short.
So we'll stay quiet for now.
They have Killjoy ult, so if they want to just like leave A, they could definitely do
There's
that.
that null command.
Oh, this is a big commit from you. Oh.
Georgina's so aware.
I mean, you kind of expect him to leave A though, so maybe this would work.
Shopify. Contact. There's the first. The swing on the left. Zara
30
instantly
seconds
trades
left.
it.
Who did they kill?
Off
Killjoy?
towards the top. Paranoia misses Bastarda, but at least pushes her away to allow safe passage for Shopify to move in for a plant.
They used the nade for this,
Good
which
response.
maybe might have been the
Nice
nade for
calls
the ult.
coming
They
up from Mel.
closed
She didn't
door.
have
What's
a
the plan?
spike yet up, so that Dart Paranoia allows that spike to go down. No tag though.
And to walk through.
I mean, there's the
Mel even gets her teammate from behind, and Alexis closes in.
Give me this Mel
And also
POV.
stalks Mel
How?
command, which could
That's
be
so
in round
unlucky.
number 12.
That's so unlucky. Given this Mel POV,
Should
she
be
kills the
important
person
for
over
sure.
towards top window.
And what a read. What a read. I mean, I gotta commend that combination.
That's so
of each
unlucky,
other.
dude.
Paranoia
Watch
coming
this.
out as Sarah is throwing that dart. We've seen
Oh, you gotta
Bastarda
give me a replay
having
on this,
her
I
way.
beg.
Bastarda having her way in this game so far with
There you
that
go.
op, right? But the fact that she doesn't even get to shoot a single bullet. Now you're starting to see
That's
those
so
protocols come
ridiculous.
through and pay huge
Damn.
dividends for
Okay, we get
Shopify.
the
Of
def
course,
in there
Mel
as well.
leading the charge again with those frags.
One more time.
Smoke goes a little bit late on that recon. I'm surprised we didn't see spam, because I felt like people got tagged up there.
Will that second
Op
flash be good
goes
enough
info
for
over towards middle.
countering
Dude, they
Iza's
just did a
position, but
4-1
instead she
with
pushes
Omen.
towards the staircase to double it up with Daiki within this B
It felt like they
site.
wanted to go
Even have
fast over
3 players
towards
there.
B, but then the
14
knife hit
liquid.
most of
Yeah,
them.
not only do they have 3 players, but Georgina still has that Omen ult in play. So very quickly, this
I'm just
B
going to
site's
cycle
gonna
this
turn
because I
into
feel like the
strong side.
recon here, if this comes up,
Orb now picked up. Noya will have the the lockdown. Uses it right away.
gotta put the ult here because they had the Odin, which they know about. So obviously they can't be in spam range. But doing the ult here just means there is a segment towards the back of the site. Where's my smoke at spawn? Smoke's a little bit late at spawn. Do they want to try flood? First time we see the Omen ult to back of sight. There was some spam damage done as well.
still Georgina's within the back of the
Got your
site.
flash.
Rings around the Rosie towards the back to get the pick on Mel.
Oh, really good.
Paranoia push forward.
Really good.
Ascent also falls. It's up to Noya.
Okay, 6-6 like we kind of talked about. Not too bad. Still a massive pistol as always though.
I mean, that was
Switching
Team
sides.
Liquid reacting and responding perfectly. I gotta say for Shopify, they made it out of that B main a little too late. By the time that KJ
What
came out,
honestly, what a half
Georgina
from
had already
Georgina here.
TP'd back in
that
B-side
that second
without
round
any
was still one of the
Shopify being
craziest
aware of
rounds I
that.
think
So
I've witnessed in
missed
Valorant.
timings for Shopify, but Team Liquid so aware.
And on a map 5 in this BO5, we have 6-6 on the scoreline. This could still be anybody's game. As now, we'll toss it back to the desk to see how they can break down at least to the second half.
Thank you very much, Vans and Potter. What a half that was. Is really, really delivering as a map fight because Kakuka, every round just seemed like the craziest of crazies.
Exactly.
Yeah, this was one of the this is one of probably the best like what 5 rounds I've seen in a important game. There's just so many rounds that just shouldn't go down like they did.
To sum up the years, to close it up like this, we understand that they can be put in. It's very nerve-wracking to be in this situation.
Yeah, there's so much pressure on the back of these players, and they are delivering. And to focus on the side of Shopify here, I think the players that needed to step up for this team are Mel, after making some mistakes in the calling, after struggling individually on the last map, has come out swinging here, has adapted to the chaos of this game so well. But the thing is, the last few rounds of half, Team Liquid replied with just the same. This is the point in the BO5 where the prep doesn't really matter anymore, where the rest of the year doesn't matter. It's all about who can make that big play.
2 stolen
Who can win out
diffuses,
that
yeah,
round,
they
who
were.
can steal
It
away
could have
a
easily
round or
been.
two.
Yeah, Georgina's
Could
been
have
hurt,
easily
right?
been
We've gotta
this.
talk about how incredible she's been in those clutch performances. We just saw them in a couple
Maybe
highlights.
even a little
I just
bit
very
more.
quickly want to say Ascent
Some really
often
close rounds though.
plays very heavily defensive.
There's
sided,
arguments
right? We've seen it
for
throughout most of the
both
year.
ways,
For
I
whatever
guess, but-
reason, in this tournament, it's actually played very even. So you look at that and you go, oh, it's 6 on attack. You're going to defense. It's fine. You'll be able to run away with it. That at least hasn't been the case in this tournament.
Well, 6 and 6. They can't get closer than that, Doug. But we can only have one winner. This is it, the final half of the entire tournament. Vans and Potter, take it away.
Thank you, Yinsu, and yes, indeed, we can't have it.
What's
other
the
way,
pistol
any other
score?
way.
I'm
And
actually
as
not
Speedy
sure.
mentioned, it doesn't matter what
Actually
happened
not
throughout
too
the year
sure.
here in 2023.
Shop
It
are
all comes
definitely
down to
ahead
this
in
final
pistols. I'm
moment.
pretty
8 out of 9
confident. 'Cause they
championships
won
for Shopify Rebellion. It
they won
doesn't
both
matter.
pistols and
Team
Lotus
Liquid's
and still
dominance
lost.
in the Brazil region, it does not matter. The first time that they go head
I feel like
to head
Liquid
here
haven't
on
won
the
many
grand final
pistols,
stage
actually.
between these two teams, it matters right here for the second half of Ascent.
And it all
Okay.
evened up. If you're Shopify
14-7,
side right
13-9,
now,
10-8.
absolutely
Tech balls. Sure.
need this pistol to start. You know, I gotta agree with
6-3
Doug.
in terms
It
of
is
pistols.
usually a defensive
This.
sided map, but for Shopify, besides the heroics coming out for Fluorescent in that last map, they haven't won very many pistols.
Yeah,
in this
that
series.
sounds
So
about right.
to be able to win this one in the 5th map in the second half on the defensive sides, absolutely will give you
That
the
definitely
cushion and
sounds about
breathing
right.
room you're looking for. But I expect Team Liquid to be just as aggressive as they have been across all 5 of these maps.
We just wanted a quick tech pause so that you could finish your point, Potter.
I know.
Looks like we
I
got this
appreciate
resolved
you,
right away.
Vance.
Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate you.
know.
Thank you.
I was holding
Okay,
the
what are we
start
doing for the
button now.
pistol? Anything fast?
the
Full
barriers
pass
around
and stack with a retake
As we
over
just
towards A,
mentioned,
kill setup
It all comes
towards
down to
door.
this. As much as this could be a defensive half, there's been much more defensive pushes on this map the more you're playing
Honestly,
on Ascent.
with Spike
But
here,
this time
I mean,
around
we're
for
kind of
Shopify,
free to do
playing
everything.
passively,
On attack, we
4
take A
players
main,
up
take B
towards the
main, smoke towards
and only
middle, so
one
they're
with a
taking a
microwave
lot of
setup
map
on
control,
A,
right?
And that's Noya right there.
Yeah, and Issa, as soon as she peeked
Can
into
hear
that
turret.
didn't see that KJ turret, and now Bizarra hears the sound cues. They should be understanding that this is a full Killjoy setup at A, but Issa wants to find out information. She needs to know how many bodies are towards this B side.
Thankfully, the knife only
The knife goes
spotted
in
Issa
and they
as
hit
well.
the
So this is a
Killjoy, so
chance
you
now
don't
for
get
Team
too
Liquid
much
to just
information for that.
regroup,
Could easily be
keep
a
the
full
players
one.
out towards the B main.
Oh, does this
You
work?
can see Shopify, they're A-okay with playing this A retake setup. They're still maintaining the strong side B. What a
Damn,
great
that's
dart
really
coming
nice.
through That should give Bastarde
Actually,
all
I
the
do remember
information she
this.
needs,
I have
and they're
seen
gonna
this before.
realize it pretty soon. Not a single bullet being shot back. This is a retake protocol for Shopify.
That's perfect. Clears
Yeah.
out all the way behind Generator
GG.
and Dice. The only place not watching it is Hell. It's being cleared and also allowing Team Liquid.
This is a
to go
hard
for
retake with the
setup
double
for
over
Hell.
towards
Two players
short.
playing passively towards the
One
tree,
plays
and
early,
there's
the
that
other one
first
just really
contact.
hides. Killjoy
Loya
can play a
there
little bit
onto
aggro
Isa.
here.
Forced the
Because
pullback
normally
for a
most
bit,
people are
pulls
just
out the
going to
turret.
insta-go
Meanwhile,
for the Killjoy
Shopify
here.
Rebellion have to react by dropping towards the top of
Omen
heaven.
Flash
There's
was
that
great.
paranoia being thrown. Fluorescent dashing through. A second shot there onto Becerra.
Pistol
But
God.
Gina's still alive in the back of
Pistol
Hell.
God.
There's that third kill. Once again, Fluorescent pushing forward. Tap on the spike.
Oh my, the Pistol God.
Another one. Plus the last one up to Isa. Setting for HP. Reloads the shot. Isa denies her though. But Mel is also there with the frenzy.
The
to
actual
secure the
Pistol
round there for
God. That's
Shopify.
insane. Okay,
What a
3 to 7
sequence coming
in terms of
through
pistols.
for
This map,
Shopify.
0
That's
to
exactly
2.
why they were okay giving up that
Two
A site.
pistols.
That paranoia coming through at that timing on the gen line with Fluorescent just full committed, dashing in. This is heroics coming out for Fluorescent.
Yeah, some
and
good shots as
that's
well.
exactly what this squad needed in the second half.
She's got time to spray within the action too.
She's having fun, Vance. She's having fun.
Yeah, as much as the Des was talking about break.
So
it doesn't
are
look
Liquid
like
gonna
there's any
do?
pressure whatsoever for
Liquid
these
gonna do
10
this thing where
players
they
in the
buy
circle right
a.
now for these two teams.
Yeah, they're gonna do this thing where they buy a
Shock and
stinger
awe
into
coming
this.
out from the crowd.
Again, I think most teams are going to
Things have
copy
just
this. I think
not
this is
slowed
very
down.
good, really strong.
Bastarde
Probably going to fall
inching
flat
forward
here
again.
because I
This
talked
is a
about it,
force
but
buy. So much invested into this one.
Exactly. A stinger
only
with
really
no
works if
armor.
you get a plant
Sure
down.
is for the rest. The dash forward. Mel stuck in the back.
Paranoia.
Sounded like it was a
Paranoia
really good
slows down
flash.
the aim,
Oh
even
man.
sprays through the smoke, but that's a
Oh,
beautiful
what a
flash, but
savior.
there's a save there from Alexis just by the door.
Yeah, I mean, this was my bad because I
Not
spoke
moving
about
into
it.
sight now.
NT for Liquid. NT indeed. At least though now this opens up a little bit of space for Isa. She knows a lot of bodies were down here towards A. So she's inserted herself
Stinger?
into this B
I mean,
main. You
yeah,
can see Georgina's
even if you just look at the
on the
stats, like
way.
Stinger's crazy, crazy good.
If Daiki's able to find a pick,
Especially for the
there's some
price
hope
range.
because but this is a lot of tells coming through here for Shopify.
Daiki's just really trying to keep those players grounded within the A site. There's already 3 players there, but a nano swarm.
They keep this
the
one.
turret
I mean,
spotting
they might get
towards
a.
B main.
Yeah, get an extra plant on this.
Omen made it through though. So Georgina
30
TPs
seconds
across,
left.
gets the plant.
Spike planted.
That's a dub.
Great round. Great round for Team Liquid. They've done enough. They've done exactly what they've come to do. Now for Shopify, they want to keep this
Last
clean.
player standing.
Great dart. What a dart.
The recon here was really good. Okay.
Aware. I mean, if the smoke is actually not that deep, and we know how good these players from Team Liquid have been within the
Sure.
smoke, just as we witnessed previously on
Armor
Sunset,
rebuy for 2, that's about it.
Shopify
We'll keep an eye on
are
what
just
Phil's
turning
going to
every
buy.
single stone to find all the critters hiding within these smokes. And to get 2 in a round.
Is this guy allowed in? Although the name might be a little bit dodgy, we haven't seen anything too crazy, to be
Love
honest
that
with you,
move
Cooper.
from Mel as well. Instead of going for the dart, before that ping even reaches her, decides to get hers by peeking into the main. And getting loose like that is kind of what we
Fun
were
fact
hoping
from
for
MCE,
Shopify,
Com
at
doesn't
least in
shoot
that
a
last
single
map.
other dart that lands in
It's
this
good to
area,
see
so
that
when
the
you see it,
players
you
are
know he's fridge.
reacting
Nice.
well in
We
this
stand,
last
dude.
one.
All of our anti stuff was around stuff like that, really. I love teams that used to do
TL
stuff like
split
this.
up across the map. Trying to feel the map if there's any aggression coming out from Shopify. It's actually towards A main. where there's
Okay,
only
massive
Georgina
buy for Liquid. This is actually a
No
very good
spams
bonus.
coming
This
through
is
yet. You
interesting,
can see
by the way. We didn't buy
Liquid are being
anything
very
extra into
cautious.
this.
They
We get
don't
an
wanna
op
run
next
into
round.
any
We're gonna
sort
have
of trap.
knives.
There's usually so
So
many
for the
different
actual
sweaty
econ
plays
of shop,
that
this
the
is
defenders
crazy
do,
good.
but pretty soon
And the
Liquid are gonna
chance of
find out that
floor play maybe a little bit
they've got
passive
this
and getting one of
control.
these guns is
Really
pretty
nice
high.
flash. No information on the Allen drone. Fake is not really bitten here because the utility from the Killjoy is still up. They're trying to walk in for the contact. Sarah gets the pick with the ADS and even manages to come out of that with
Fast
still 85
big buy
HP.
around the contact walk
Huge
B.
pickup for the Bulldog. Even more
Fridge?
information for
Ah,
Daiki.
yeah.
She just spotted the jet trying to rotate and reinforce that B site. So now she's still got the drone. So maybe gonna go poking towards this short A and see what else she can find. Oh, she doesn't have the drone. I was bamboozled.
Used it for that tree side, but despite that pick that came in from
30
Bastarda
seconds
gets
left.
picked off, that pulled out the rotate from Shopify Rebellion. There's
What's the
only
Omen
Mel
flash
playing
like?
towards the Hell. Nice
Recon.
TP coming through as a
Oh.
Paranoid gets thrown by Mel just to try to slow it down if they can. It works out, the spike's down, now being hunted
What
down.
a great swing that was.
Oh
my God. Why does her transfers always look so clean as well? Bonus round, they pick up the guns.
Mel is such an anchor.
I mean,
over
that
here
feels
towards
like
this
that's the
A
round
site.
that kind of decides
Popping
it all in
shots
my
through the
books.
smokes, doing so
It's gonna be
much
so hard
damage,
for
but
Liquid to come back in
surviving,
this.
Using that paranoia to buy enough time, and every single time it's been Fluorescent and
Yeah,
Alexis
the timeout
just
makes a lot of
ride or
sense.
die
Man,
flooding into the site,
I kind of
arriving in
hate
the
that their
nick of
first big
time.
buy round, they go for a contact play over towards B.
The art of war now in the camp of Shopify Rebellion's advantage as they're able to burn out Team Liquid's second timeout. Palistra and Camino trying to discuss things over with Team Liquid on how they could actually stop Shopify Rebellion's defensive half as early as they can. They've done it before with
I mean,
Sheriff.
Shop's money is
Work with because
ridiculous.
remember that stinger
They
in the
probably
Sheriff
buy
eyes that
op,
had
they
on
probably
that second
throw
round.
away.
They did
I mean, they probably
get a
buy
fight
op
out
and
of
they
that.
probably throw the
So
rifle
that
to someone
actually is
else.
a
If they
heavy
wanted
miss
to as well, they
that
could literally
dwindles
just
down
use
below
knives and
what
they can make the
they
money even
currently
better.
have here at round
Like, they have so many
Yeah,
options.
this is one of those rounds, one of those timeouts where you want to bring out one of those curveball type strategies, one of those strats that you have in the very back of the strat book. You don't bust them out very often, but when you do, it's one of those funky type of plays.
And usually towards the back of the strat book is a cheat sheet. So hopefully they could find some way to
Like a
shut
little
down Shopify.
index or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel that one. I feel that one. We'll see what Georgina does with this Omen ult. She's been such a pleasure to watch this whole tournament so far.
Yeah, she's had a very good tournament.
I'll be interested to see what kind of clever plays they've cooked up in this one. And I just talked about the spam, and here it is. Sarah doing Sarah Sova things. Just doing some splash damage.
That's the keyword, splash damage. So still healthy are the players of Team Liquid. Iza sort of caught off guard,
Cool.
now pinged out, but stays behind the boxes where she won't get affected by it. Shock dart still manages to pull back. And Sarah now holds down the B main.
She's gonna make them work
Man,
for
so
it. If,
Sova
Liquid
in
wants
this area
orb, and
though.
if Liquid
Sova
want
just
B
makes
main
this area
control,
so scary.
definitely
Like
gonna have to start
the fact that you can
figuring out
spam
what
through
they
this
wanna do
wall is
about
so
Sarah here.
strong, man.
Usually, it's by sending your jet in mid, and once you get market control, the Sova can't afford to just freely spam through the walls like this, but oh, it's so close.
Oh man, imagine we go for another spam.
But the recon dart should be refreshed.
Okay, the
quite
timing's
soon.
pretty good on this. We have a
This
recon.
crossfire.
Oh,
Noya's being so
I actually think this
patient.
crossfire is really good.
Playing
This
towards
drone,
the box. Al drone
doesn't-
clear. It just got shot off before. So the
We didn't-
dash
we didn't
allows
dash to
here
see
Noya
stairs.
to just come in and sweep up a couple of kills. Iza's down to 11 HP. That recon dart that gets refreshed brings all three players a flash.
What a
Beautifully done
flash.
to allow Sarah to get the Odin kill as well onto Bastarda. Can't move within the site. 23
Georgina's
seconds
flanking.
left.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, Georgina's flanky, but it's going to be difficult. for them
This
to
was a
try to get
really
things done.
nice
They probably
flash from
thought even
Alexis
there,
here.
I mean,
Sarah
everyone
did
is
great to
coming
just
back
stay alive
towards
the whole
spawn.
time
It
as
was an
well.
opportunity maybe for a plant on a 1v1
Okay,
within the site.
Liquid, full buy
I
here,
think,
and it's pretty much
Issa
all on this.
probably hoped that Georgina was going to be able to get a pick, and maybe she's able to slip out and rendezvous back over towards that A site with her mate, but Shopify, they respond. And for Liquid, they've got to
Okay,
be
first time I've actually
discussing
seen
that
Effie's
Odin. Now
actually
that it's
show
come out into play,
show a little bit of
I don't think you're
emotion.
going to see Bastarda
He's been
starting
super
the
chill.
round towards B main anymore. Probably going to go sniffing around in mid and just leave Issa to her own devices.
They may be discussing the Odin, but I'm not too sure if they discussed the op this round over. Round number 17 for Fluorescent. Already has the angle
Op
down
goes
towards the
in
B
and they
main.
just hold B main.
Bastarda
Alarm bot.
doing a good job taking care of this alarm bot. Once this M3 smoke goes up,
Wait, no one shot this as well, so they
gonna
kind of get a
keep the
lot of
defenders
info.
guessing, not
This is
understanding
nice at the
exactly
moment
how
from
much
Liquid. They
control
get
Liquid are
so
gonna
much
have
map
here.
control. Dude, another
That
contact
Odin is
walk
gonna
play.
be a
I'm losing my
nuisance right
mind a
now.
little bit.
For Team Liquid.
And look at the team. Look at Shopify. They've got Fluorescent on such a
Okay,
deep
get to
line,
the
and they know
recon
they
was
have mid
here and we're
control.
trying to
They're
clear this,
reinforcing
but
the A site.
It's not even needed.
down
The
mid.
first point of contact is Alexis towards the archway of the garden. Denies the first opponent trying to inch up here towards the tree. Zera goes for the flash, but it's all trying to get that spike that got dropped earlier on. And again,
Damn.
getting the timing. Hearing the pop, they both spray. And now the KO falls.
Yeah,
That
I
might
would
be it
much
for the
rather
round
they
for Team
like
Liquid.
flip reversed it a little bit, and like
It's
on their
looking like
ecos they
Issa's
did the
been in this
contact play
M1
where they
position
just
the whole time, just
trying to
be
take
able
like
to
a one
punish
shot,
anyone
and then
coming
on
down to
their buy rounds they
potentially
do
blink her
something
teammates
together.
on this short A. But Shopify are playing this round extremely well, very disciplined. They don't want to give away any freebies, do not want to give Liquid any sort of way back into this
Now
one.
this
Just
one's
13
so hard to
seconds. Yeah,
do
they're gonna
because
be
the
able to
money
survive.
is
Should be fine.
ridiculous.
They're hunting down.
Yo, Omen actually
They're
might go
hunting
down
down
here.
this Omen. Georgina's holding it towards the
Oh,
spawn.
boy.
A double swing out, not even needed once again.
Even,
Alexis with
even
the pick.
Killjoy might go down.
Isa now about to go head-to-head against Noya. Turns around the corner just behind the wall on time. Will be able to save her weapon, but the bottom line right now is that Shopify Rebellion are tasting the victory. They're 2 rounds away of being our Game Changers champions here.
No timeouts left. No money after this one either, Vans. Team Liquid are going to have to dig deep and put everything they have into this one. Sarah, 1 orb away from Hunter's Fury. Issa on the other side of things. Killjoy Ultimate is in play. Even
Yeah,
though the Odin's been
it's
coming
so
down,
close
you
to
can
having
see
so many ults.
Liquid, they want this B.
The outro, the peek out, the collateral from Fluorescent and dashes away. Leans back out, and instantly Team Liquid are saying, we're not looking to push back into that.
Yeah,
Bizarro
and
was
you look
trying
over
to
at
be
their
able to
money,
punish,
they're
but
pretty much dead.
Fluorescent's
What did
already
they
out of
lose? They
there.
lost
Look
the,
at her. She's
lost the
running
pass
all
that's
the way
meant to
back that
dash
A
in, and
side.
the
She's gonna
drone and the
trust Noya
recon.
and Sarah do their job. And Bizarra, I mean, she's going to be terrified to even cross this mid. She doesn't know if Fluorescent is holding this deep line or not. She's got to wait for smokes. And there it is. Georgina provides her that one on M1. But Fluorescent, she's already made her way all the way to that A site.
Georgina has 1 more smoke. They have a lockdown to work with, but you could definitely see it right here. All of them just holding their grounds. Georgina towards Sabrosa, and 2 players playing so passively, waiting for the turret to get information instead.
Damn, are they really just gonna wait this out the whole time?
Hunt down the remaining players of Team Liquid once again. So this could be it right here, Potter.
Yeah.
12 will be
I
on
mean,
the
that's
board
rough.
for Shopify Rebellion, and Team Liquid have to gather every single inch of hope.
That is
For the
that
team
is just
trying to
like
make a comeback.
straight away. The
Yeah,
round
they're
is done.
deciding to just
The round
save
is
it in
done
this
within the
one.
first
That
5 seconds.
opportunity
Yeah.
Right when that dart was pinging in B main, that was everything
And
for
Shop,
Liquid.
once Shop realized,
If
now they're
they
gonna
wanted a
start
chance,
hunting.
But they decide to try to hold on to everything they got. And Alexis doesn't want to let that happen.
Oh no, she gets that
Oh,
one.
boy.
And Mel with the support.
Ah, it's such a
There's
brutal
Elise
way to go
left
out this
on
one.
board.
Oh,
Everything is crumbling down for Team Liquid.
Yeah, it is a
Shopify
massive
Rebellion
crumble on this one.
are at map, series, and championship
Okay,
point
6
for Team
chances
Liquid.
for Shop.
Broke in this round.
and that is such a feels bad. The fact that they were deciding to save.
Yeah, the fact that they went to
40
saving this one.
seconds, and at
Oh, the
last
flash just came in
few
just a
minutes
little bit too
left,
late.
Shopify just press
Oh,
the
that's a nice
issue
freeze frame.
and just wipes them clean out.
Spike down B.
In this last round, like you say, Vans, Issa still has that Killjoy ultimate to be able to bring out onto the board.
Dude, the
But
replay,
Liquid, they've got to change
the
that. They
replay
can't
guys
just
doing the
remain
crowd is
grouped.
crazy.
But as I say that, they are grouped.
That's a saving grace that they have, and thankfully their read to try to get the Odin is actually out towards
Go fast on
the
this
tree.
one. Johnny E with
But the
16
no
months.
command,
Thank you so
or
much,
should I say
Johnny.
the 0 point came out from
Appreciate you.
Alexis.
Thank you, thank you.
Gets the knife, the information that they were trying to go for a heavy hit towards the B main, and now she also has the null command.
Yeah, look at Sarah. She's got a good line here for B main with her Hunter's Fury, but it looks like Shopify, they're okay with letting this Killjoy ult go off. They're gonna reenact their retake protocols here.
Now fully committing. The spray is coming out from the Odin. The pings through, running through the volleys.
Dude,
gets the
Mel
first
has
blood.
just
Georgina answers back.
while this is going on, Mel just starts
Now
swinging,
committing
dueling
into the site.
everyone.
Hunter's Fury now comes through, trying to get some pings towards the back of the site. It lands, it kills Bizarro. Only 2 kills
Bro, what a
away.
dominant
Needed here
half.
for Shopify Rebellion. Closing the gap, Dikey in the back, doing whatever she can, but she cannot. It's up to Georgina, who has clutched it before. Spike is down on the
Damn, nicely
open.
done from
Fluorescent
Shop.
gets the kill. The
Gotta give him that. What a really
resist,
solid half.
The push from the Dark Horse, and Shopify Rebellion are your
Yeah,
game
really, really good.
changers.